Jim Paray. I'm sorry for my voice being like this. I've actually flown back to the East Coast to Maryland to be with my kiddos for a little bit. I was in Utah for almost 7 weeks in a hotel, and it was just time to go home for a little bit, be heading back to Utah very shortly here. Tonight is very exciting. Of course, tonight is our update call. So those of you on the phone tonight know that this is not a presentation. We're just going to update what some of the things that have been going on, and we'll just get right to it. This usually is about a 10 to 15 minute call, and it gives you some updates. But one of the first things I want to just kind of share with you, without sharing with you, is that Darren will be announcing some really great news either tomorrow or the next day, and it has to do with the completion of the Texas situation. It is really going well. I don't want to, I have to be careful what I say, but this has been a process that has been an absolute blessing for NUI because of all the compliance and all the regulations and how Darren has handled it and Reed has handled it and the owners and the staff has handled this has just been brilliant. And tomorrow or the next day we'll be announcing some great news. And basically what it does is that for the last few weeks, we've been put on a holding pattern because of some of the situations that were going to be required tomorrow or in completing the Texas situation. And guys, I am so excited to say that not only is it going to be a beautiful thing to happen both for Texas and for NUI, but it's going to open more doors for us. And I believe that the outcome is going to make NUI is blockchain a more relevant and real situation because of what we can do and how we can expand. Another thing we're going to talk real quickly about is peer-to-peer is working. It is working great. I actually sold some Kala, and I got some money for it. It was awesome. And I was pretty excited about it. Casey did too. We didn't sell a lot, and but we did just to see if it would work, and it worked, and it worked fantastic. Now, we sold our Kala for $5,000 a piece. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. This is not being recorded. That's a joke. Excuse me. But it is working. The core to Kala conversion has begun, and some of you guys are experiencing that. The tech part of that is going very, 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 very well. And we'll talk a little bit about that. And then we'll go on to free enrollment is till March the 2nd. And that's going to come up pretty quick. Excuse me. Pocket Me is in the second phase of beta testing right now. And excuse me, the new coin collecting video that's in Pocket Me is going to be available for everybody on the back office very shortly. Premier, the Mona coin is mining, okay? So those of you that are in Premier that had the fork, excuse me, it is mining, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. Tuesdays and Thursdays for NUI Nation calls. Tuesday, obviously, are announcements, and Thursdays are the opportunity. But I'm going to tell you what, your leadership has been kicking butt and doing some great stuff, doing their own meetings. I know that Jeremy and John and Juan, they have meetings all the time, and people are getting involved in NUI because of that. So this Thursday, there's no Thursday's call because we had it planned, but it's Valentine's Day. And I don't want to be giving everybody a box of chocolates, so we're just going to not do one on Valentine's Day night, and that's going to be cool. So peer-to-peer, guys, if you haven't got on there, just go on there, have fun. My job, you know, what we wanted to do with this is just see what people would buy it for, right? And you could do 2 cents, you could 1 cent, you could 5 cents, whatever you do. Just keep it on there and keep posting them because we're getting more and more case studies of people using Kala for a lot of different things. I know Mike Bawana, I don't know if he wants to tell this or not, but he actually is negotiating a real estate deal with Kala. And it's pretty exciting what's happening. And I know Reed and Curtis are seeing a lot of other activities with Kala. Now, peer-to-peer is our trading platform, and it's really a cool thing to do. Now, as far as the core to Kala, if you haven't done it already, you just go on the core website, you convert your points, you convert it to Kala, and then you get Kala. Far as this, like getting started for free only till March the 2nd, guys. This is going to come up I'm sorry about that. This is going to come up real quick. I mean, we're already sitting at February the 12th. And so March the 2nd is going to come up real quick. I really would take advantage of registering people for free, because when it requires CALA to get a NUI, a lot of things are going to happen. That use case study, having the value, the value of CALA to get involved in a program like we have through coin collecting, through blockchain, through everything we do, through education. We're working on some incredible things right now. And now, because the announcement of what Darren's going to announce tomorrow or the next day, it's going to give us a lot more latitude to do a lot more things, and we're very excited about it. So this is the best time to register people for free. Now, Pocket Me is in its second phase of testing. It is going very well. If you know people that are on the beta test, call them and ask them. We are working on a program right now to introduce this to everybody on NUI, everybody on NUI's team, and it's going to be great, guys, because it's as simple as sending a video or sending something through your text or through a text message to somebody else on your phone. And when we can capture that with that technology, it is absolutely brilliant. We are still working on the comp plan. You know, John Holbrook has been working on me like crazy to do the comp plan and to do a lot of other marketing for coin collecting and for core and for, not core, but for education and blockchain. Guys, there's so much going on. And not the celebration, but the announcement tomorrow or the next day from Darren is one of the biggest milestones I can tell you that NUI has been through. And we're so proud of you guys for the leadership and for staying with NUI and for doing what you're doing, because you know what? Darren has really faced that fire head on. He stood straight. He had character and integrity, and he just faced that monster with it. You know, with Jones Day, with the attorneys, with Reed, and everybody just supporting him, guys. It's going to be a big announcement here very shortly. So Pocket Me will get this announced very quickly, and we'll get that to you guys. It is a great tool for growth. Now, Vertcoin has converted into Monocoin. Now, so everybody that's there on the server X or the Premier says, well, where is the coin? Well, here is the statement from Mintage. Monocoin has been mining since the day after the hard fork. We think it was the 6th or the 7th. And the payouts will be processed in arrears for all the days until the wallet goes live, which should be before Wednesday. Would have been done and pushed last week, but I caught a flu that knocked me out cold. Excuse me, I know what he's talking about. And that's just being real. That's just being authentic. The programmer just didn't get to it because he was out. And but it does not mean that we weren't mining Monocoin. For those of you that are in the Premier Server X program, you still have Monocoin. You're going to get it. Should be before Wednesday, and you'll see that. One thing that I really am trusting and knowing about everybody at NUI, and especially with Casey and I with the Keystone position, is that we're in it together. We're in this together. Nobody's doing anything on purpose to delay anything or to make things tougher or more difficult. We're trying to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, and we really appreciate that. And with all the leadership and the FAC and everybody that's been privy to some of the information in the last day or so, guys, we're very excited about what's happening. So, NUI Nation calls Tuesday are updates, Thursday are presentation, and get with the people, your leadership, and blow this thing out, guys. We got 16 more days of free memberships. You're going to miss it when it's gone. I guarantee you. You're going to miss free memberships when it's gone, so it's best to take advantage of it now. So here's the updates. Darren will be announcing some great news within the next day or two. Peer-to-peer is working. It is. We sold some stuff. It was very cool. Okay. Let me see. The next one is Core to CALA has begun and is working great. Enrollments till March the 2nd. Pocket Me is in second phase and getting ready to launch very shortly. New coin collecting video is up and running in Pocket Me, and then I think it's on the back office where you could go get it. It is brilliant. Taylor did such a good job on that. Premier Monocoin is mining and will be dispersed on by Wednesday, is what Mintage said. Tuesdays and Thursdays for NUI Nation calls. Tuesdays for announcement. Thursdays is for opportunity, guys. and there's no Thursday call or next this Thursday because it's Valentine's Day. So get out there, huggy sweetie, have a good time, guys. I am so jacked, so excited. I can't be more proud of being a part of NUI and a partner with NUI, being a partner with Darren and Reed and everybody, and John and Juan and Jeremy and Ed and all the FACT team and everybody that is just, guys, we really hit a big mark that you'll be hearing about very soon, and the excitement is forever, and we're very excited. So thanks for coming on tonight. That is the announcements. As you know, that only lasts a couple minutes. That lasted a whole 10 minutes, but more to come, and we'll have some more updates for you as we get more news from Darren. All right, God bless, guys.